Welcome to another channeled message of the day. My name is Cassandra, and I'm really excited to pass along this channeled message that I just wrote down, and then I'm going to pull some cards to really lock it in. But this is a really powerful message, and let's just get into it. You may be seeing a lot of threes, 33 and 333. These are symbols representing the art of mastery. They also represent collaboration and building a beautiful paradigm on small and large scales. There are major shifts that are about to occur in your world that will change everything. Prepare yourselves. Meditate on this notion. You have seen previews of changes in multiple ways. Continue to be as present as possible and notate the signs, symbols, and synchronicities in your field. They are surrounding you for a reason. You were built for this. Your soul chose to come and have these experiences and opportunities to be a part of something much bigger than you have yet to imagine. It's much bigger because on the other side of it, life will be much lighter and brighter. Do not fall into fear, but rather prepare yourselves. This is the revolution of your lifetime. So that is not small energy, to say the least. I'm going to pull some astrology cards to maybe get some signs from this, and then some tarot for us. Let's see what wants to come through here. Tapping in with divine guidance. Declaring that only source and light are here. Okay, we have Mercury coming through. Think, learn, network, and communicate. So as we know, let's see if we can get it. There we go. So as we know, when Mercury goes into retrograde, the communication, the technology kind of goes down. I did pull it out a little bit upside down. So this could have to do with the next Mercury retrograde whenever you're seeing this, or if there is one right now, about not allowing what's happening to define your experience, but to work with the energies around you. So it really does feel like there's something that's going to happen around you in your outer world. A lot of times I talk about your inner world impacting your outer world, and you have gone through a lot of changes in your inner world, but there's going to be something in your outer world that is going to be massive. Okay, we have Leo and water. Leo and water. So this is fire. Leo energy, of course. This could be significant for you depending on what your, what you have in Leo as far as your birth chart goes. But Leo is all about self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. This is really, it always reminds me of the solar plexus and lighting yourself up. So this is a reminder of, where am I not lighting myself up? Where am I not allowing myself to be loyal to me and to my soul and to my soul's callings? This has been a huge theme as we step into the new earth, and as a lot changes, the most consistent thing that you're being called to do is, I'm hearing, rely on yourself. But we can't really trust and rely on ourselves if we're not really being our fullest self. So authenticity is key here, letting yourself shine. I'm hearing letting your magic shine too. I'm seeing someone with a magic wand and like sparklers. Oh, sparklers could be significant coming out. And then with water, on the card it says spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. And that is water. That's the feminine, right? And so this is being in touch with your emotions. And it's really prominent here that's coming through of not spiritually bypassing. Making sure that although you are evolved in a very beautiful way, there's certain things that you're really being called to deal with, even if it feels like you've already dealt with it, you've already healed it. There's a next layer, and you are the next best version of yourself at this point. And so this version of you has not dealt with this yet. So allow this version of you to deal with this, whatever this is. So Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces could be significant. I'm gonna get one or two more from this deck, and then we'll tap right into tarot. Chiron. Wow, this is big energy. Chiron, it says right on here, hurt and heal. This is, I'm hearing wounded healer. Wow, this is really big energy. So it feels like there's something, and then we have air at the back of the deck. Air has been so significant. It's been windy here, and I'm seeing mountains. So really make sure you're being open-minded and you are communicating. That's also communication with Mercury. You just are more aware of your words. You're paying more attention to your impact and also to your intention, because sometimes we make an impact with our words that we do not mean. So pay attention to both your intention and your impact that you are making with what you are saying, because it's very powerful. You're a very powerful soul here on earth. Your words matter. And so there is something about hurt and heal, about Chiron, about, it feels like something is, whatever's happening in your outer reality, it's going to really allow you to move through whatever the biggest lesson of your soul choosing to come here to move through. It's going to come up and it's going to come through. Now, this is not going to be comfortable, because anytime you heal, and this is something, shout out to Dr. Brett Jones. He is my chiropractor and he really helps me through a lot. He's incredible. He's got a podcast, highly recommend. He has really taught me that healing, physically, mentally, emotionally, all of the things, a lot of times it hurts. And that's why a lot of people shy away from like deep healing, because it hurts. It doesn't feel great. You know, like for example, on a physical level, I had something going on with my left Achilles, but he worked on a part of my leg that was attached to it, but that hurt so bad, but it was releasing energy so my Achilles can heal. So a lot of times when we are moving through some sort of hurt or pain, sometimes we have to experience a different kind of pain in order to release it for good. Because that's why a lot of things just hang on in our lives that we want to release, because we're not fully allowing the process, which sometimes is not, it's not easy. It doesn't have to be complicated, but it doesn't, you know, a lot of times we think of like healing as rainbows and butterflies, but it's actually something that's really uncomfortable. When we first stop eating McDonald's every day, our body's going to feel uncomfortable because it's so used to the junk food. But that's a process of your body healing. Okay? So that is significant there. Let's dive into some tarot to see if there's any other messages from our guides that want to come through. With gratitude, thank you for these messages. Oh, wow. Wow. Temperance and the Tower. Talk about divine timing. So temperance is divine timing and it's balance. So this angel here has the moon and the sun. This is the inner and the outer world. It's the masculine, it's the feminine. And then it's our angel. So our angels are actually curating something in the outer reality. The Tower is having some sort of breakdown. It's some sort of moment. There we go. It's some sort of moment that feels, again, it's like the healing. It feels like it hurts maybe in the moment. It feels like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. But when you do deal with it, when you work through the breakdown, it becomes a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough coming, and it's not going to be comfortable. You know, a lot of times tarot readers or channel messages, it's like, congratulations, you have awakened and it's going to be amazing. And yes, that's true, but we got to be real. Like, we are in physical form, and a lot of times when things change, if it's really changing for good, a lot of times it's just not going to be comfortable. All right, so I know, I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer. It's not, because we have the butterflies here. There's butterflies here. There's beauty in it. So when I channeled that message, it was talking about being prepared. So where in your life do you feel like you're not prepared? Meditate on that. And it's not about focusing on lack or limitation. It's focusing on where are there holes in your creator field of being really empowered, right? Because if you're really in fear, that means there's something. My teacher actually told me that fear is a guide. It's kind of your intuition telling you that there's something that you're being called to look at. So if there's something you're in fear of, where can you I'm just seeing someone's field and there's just holes. Like, where can you look at those holes and fill it in with light instead of having that darkness penetrate? Okay. What else do we need to know? Anything else that we need to know here? Six of Pentacles. Yes, there we go. Okay, there's the really beautiful energy that's coming through. Awesome. Okay. All right, so we have King energy. King of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Knight of Cups at the top. Okay, and then we have the Six of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So these are the cards that came out first here. This is really, really great energy. And I just realized it's 66 that's coming through. This is unconditional love. And then the King of Cups is the unconditional love card. This is the card of Jesus Christ, of unconditional love, forgiveness, releasing judgment. Okay, so everything that's happening that might be breaking down in your reality is so you can, again, it's like, where can you fill in these, I guess, voids and use your creator abilities through your heart? Because when we create from fear, it's gonna bite us in the ass. And that's when we feel more fear, because we're creating our lives from fear. It's like this feedback system. And we're going to feel more fear the more we create through fear of like, oh, I don't want to lose this, so I need to do that. It's more of, how can we move through love? And it's easy to bypass messages like that of like, okay, I know, like, create through love, but like, really think about, even my last relationship, I use this as an example so much because it was so pivotal for my just spiritual journey. I chose that relationship not out of love, but kind of out of fear, because it became very attached, and it felt like if I didn't have him, then maybe I wouldn't be financially able. So that was a very fear-based decision of staying with my ex. So that's what's clearing out, you're going to be shown where you're hanging on for dear life through fear, so you can let go and have the space to create through love. And these are really beautiful cards because, again, this is the Jesus Christ card. So that's really significant. He's by your side. He's always here. He is with us. And when we allow this Christ consciousness to move through us, the Holy Spirit to move through us, we are able to feel at ease with everything that we do and everything that we are, because it's all love. When we're feeding into fear, it's illusion. It's not real. And I say that with love. I say that in a way where I have compassion for anyone that is experiencing fear or any situations, okay? But we have victory. This is 66. Majorly successful. Getting what you deserve. It's giving many lifetimes of work that you've done, that finally now you're coming to terms with your light and being it and expressing it. Expressing your light is going to give you back so much light and so much love. And it's interesting because we have the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. So it feels like there's been an upgrade in really deep embodiment of love. Very deep embodiment of love. And then King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. So with this King energy, this is masculine energy. So this could be your masculine energy. It could be someone else's masculine energy reflecting back yours as well. This is feeling grounded, feeling very secure. Same with the 10 of Pentacles, really grounded and secure and abundant in everything that you are, everything that you have. There is no lack or limitation. It is feeling okay and content and really in love with your life as it is. And that's when you attract in more abundance, more people, more soul family. Pets could be significant as well, and reading books and expanding the mind. Open mind is really significant here. So there's a lot of abundance that seems like it's coming in for you. This is really beautiful. At first I'm like, oh my God, this feels like a little, like, what is going to happen? It feels a little bit like chaos, potentially. It feels a little, with the tower, it's like things are really going to break down here. So be prepared, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Be prepared for anything in your life to break down. And where can you find that empowerment rather than moving through fear? Because this is what your angels are here for you to help you with. Ask for their guidance because they're here for you. You have your guides, your angels, your higher self. Meditate, journal, really get reflective and really sit with maybe that beginning message and listening to that again of like meditating on the signs and the symbols around you, because they're all telling you something. Because of how tapped in you are, your subconscious mind is projecting out this outer world. And so when there's a projection that seems really scary, it's like, well, where are you scared of yourself? Or where are you not feeling secure in yourself? And that's why we have the kings coming through. This is being very secure in your masculine energy, but also so compassionate. And look at where you can forgive yourself. So we can really move into the future in the present moment in a very gracious way, where we create more abundance of love, not an abundance of lack. There's a lot of beauty and magic and money, finances, relationships, especially with the Knight of Cups. You are, the more that you let your light shine, the more that you accept your light and your dark, and you let your light shine, and you let your truest self shine, this is when these people are coming in. And you're going to be rewarded big time with so much love. And again, there's like this physical abundance that's coming through, like resources that you will have. And I'm hearing that maybe not a lot of other people do. So it feels like you're going to be taken up a level where you're going to have this soul family that helps carry you through into this next level and sustain it. But that's why there has to be a breakdown of whatever this next level, it's just not in a resonant match with. It's not a frequency match. That has to fall away. So allow it to fall away with love and compassion. The people, the energy that just can't make it with you to the next level, with love, let them go, okay? I wanted to let you know that I have a free class this coming Tuesday, depending on when you're seeing this, March 11th. And if you're missing the live class, I will have the recording, but it's all about symbology. This is why I love tarot and oracle cards, because they're all symbols. These are symbols of our subconscious. And when we decode that, we can learn how to do that in our lives and in our dreams. And this is what I'm going to go into. And I'll be giving away a free reading to someone in that live class and teach through that reading for others. So I cannot wait to see you there. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. And I will catch you guys in the next channeled message of the day. Bye-bye.